Hi, I'm Stephanie Stanton with Mahalo.com, and we are talking about infertility and how to overcome infertility. One of the options out there is to use a donated egg, and of course we also need egg donors. So the big question is, if you want to become an egg donor and help a woman or a couple to have a baby, how do you do it? Well, Dr. Jane is here to tell us the steps that women need to take.
If a woman wants to be an egg donor, she usually aligns herself with an egg donor agencies. There's many egg donor agencies out there. There's actually no qualifications to run and own an egg donor agency. They're basically a matching service. But what they do is they interview the intended egg donor, get family and medical history from her, get pictures, even baby pictures, and they post that profile on their website. And then fertility doctors like myself who have patients who want to be intended parents then are referred to that agency to find a donor of their liking, and they ultimately then will retain that donor for her services of providing eggs.
What qualifications do you need to meet?
I think the most important one is age. So most egg donors are under the age of 30. They also look for healthy donors with no family history of any medical problems. Of course, attractive donors are often sought, educated donors, or those with particular skills or ethnic backgrounds that are in high demand.
Are the majority of egg donors anonymous?
Yeah, I would say so. Probably over 90% of egg donation is anonymous.
Do they get paid for donating their eggs?
They do. The average compensation in Los Angeles is around $6,000 to $7,000, so they do get compensated. Other countries, such as the United Kingdom and Canada, do not allow payment to their donors, and as a result, they have a shortage of donors.
Do you see a lot of ethical concerns with egg donation?
You know, I think it's a good point. I think if the doctor realizes that there are multiple patients, both the intended parents, the egg donor, and the unborn child, and addresses it for the safety and well-being of all, I think it's less concerning, and that's my approach to it.
Okay, and then can you just tell us, once a woman decides that she wants to be a donor, what does she have to do?
Donors are referred to fertility doctors who do a rigorous medical screening of genetic and psychological testing and tests for infectious diseases as dictated by the Food and Drug Administration. It's actually very strict. They then undergo weeks of injections to stimulate multiple eggs, which culminates in retrieval of those eggs in the operating room. After that point, they're actually done with the procedure, and the eggs are transferred to the ownership of the intended parents. We then mix the sperm of the intended father with those eggs and transfer the embryos to the intended mother's uterus.
And 9 months later, a healthy baby. At least that's the hope.
That's correct.
All right, Dr. Jane, thank you so much for explaining the ins and outs of egg donation.
No problem.
And if you'd like more information about any of these topics, just go ahead and click on these links, or you can subscribe to Mahalo Parenting. I'm Stephanie Stanton. Thanks for watching.